In an unprecedented move, Justin Trudeau will talk with U.S. governors about free trade and climate change.
So, let's get to it.
Showtime.
The Emmy nominees were announced.
Lead actress in a drama series, and the nominees are
Canadian astronaut Julie Payette will become the next Governor General of Canada. Humber News starts now.
Hi, I'm Brandon Shogri, coming to you from our newsroom at Humber's North Campus. Thanks for joining us. Here's what's making news this hour. After being one of just 10 Canadians to go to space and only the second Canadian woman to do so, former astronaut Julie Payette can add Governor General of Canada to her resume. Prime Minister Trudeau made the official announcement earlier today outside the doors of the Senate.
10. Ms. Payette's life has been one dedicated to discovery, to dreaming big, and to always staying focused on the things that matter most. These truly Canadian traits, along with her years of public service, make her unquestionably qualified for this high office.
Payette was chief astronaut for the Canadian Space Agency from 2000 to 2007 and has logged more than 1,300 hours of flight time.
Majesty the Queen and to the Prime Minister, Monsieur le Premier Ministre, for the confidence they have shown me, but more importantly for the chance, the amazing chance, a second chance to serve Canada again. When you see North America, the northern part of North America, from a spaceship, you get to see a lot of amazing details.
Payette will be the fourth woman to hold the Governor General position. She also speaks 6 languages, holds 18 honorary degrees, and is an accomplished singer. This decision further reflects Trudeau's efforts towards a gender-balanced government. Trudeau will also be the first ever Prime Minister to speak at a conference of the U.S. National Governors Association. Trudeau hopes to find allies in the governors in the event that NAFTA negotiations don't work out. Some U.S. media outlets have criticized Trudeau, calling it an attempt to go around U.S. President Donald Trump. Premier of Ontario Kathleen Wynne will be joining Trudeau on his trip south of the border. In addition to talks of free trade, Wynne will attend another session with the NGA focusing on opioid addiction. BC wildfires continue to dominate the province. The Wildfire Service has helped reduce the amount of individual fires to 183 from 200, but 12 new fires were reported on Wednesday province-wide. More than 14,000 people have been forced to evacuate their homes to find shelter. U.S. President Donald Trump is in Paris today for a 2-day visit. French security forces were out in droves prior to the arrival of the American president and First Lady Melania. This is Trump's second European trip in a week. The visit is timed for the Bastille Day celebrations and also to commemorate the entry of U.S. troops into World War I 100 years ago. Trump and French President Emmanuel Macron are expected to discuss the fight against terrorism and solutions for the ongoing war in Syria. A Toronto judge has rejected a request to freeze Omar Carter's assets. Carter was awarded $10.5 million earlier this week after the Supreme Court ruled that his human rights were violated at Guantanamo Bay. The injunction request came from Tabitha Speer, widow of U.S. Sergeant Chris Speer, who was killed in Afghanistan. Carter admitted to throwing the grenade that killed Speer, but later recanted, saying he only confessed to escape American custody. Space, the final frontier. NASA has released several close-up images of Jupiter's famous giant red spot. These pictures mark humankind's closest encounter with the planet. Jupiter's spot is a colossal crimson storm and has fascinated researchers for years. Scientists hope these pics will help unlock such mysteries as what's causing the storm and why it appears to be shrinking. We're going to take a quick break. Still ahead, the latest in arts and entertainment. But first, Matt Hodder has a preview of your 3-day forecast.
It's looking a little bit cloudy right now, but you better get your umbrellas ready because it may rain. But on the bright side, it's going to lighten up over the weekend. Your 3-day forecast after this.
Thanks, Matt. Today, we leave you with this. Everyone's got to keep cool in the summer, right? A wild elephant wandered too far from shore in Sri Lanka. Divers swam alongside the elephant and were able to wrap ropes around it. The Navy towed the elephant back to dry land, and doctors on site say the gentle giant is A-OK. Next trip to the beach, this pachyderm should pack some water wings. That's all for today. I'm Brandon Shogri. Remember, you can head to humbernews.ca anytime for all the day's news and much more. And of course, you can follow us on Twitter. Humber News is written and produced by students in the Journalism Postgrad program. We'll see you again next time.